Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, I'm Anna K. Morris, and I'm here with Christopher Morgan of Mam's Snowballs. I am beyond excited to be talking with you, Chris. We're having grown-up recess here on October 17th, so as I've been hearing more about Mam's and where it came from and how you got involved, I really wanted to do this interview. So thank you for letting me do this. And I just want people to know what's Mam's all about, and that you came here from Katrina, and there's a lot of stuff going on with it. So I think I want to start with what brought you to Houston? Let's start there.
Well, Katrina, first of all, there's no getting around that.
You're originally from New Orleans.
Originally from New Orleans. Yeah, it's been 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
What got me to stay in Houston, I would say it's my daughter.
Oh.
That's the driving factor. I had opportunities to go back home and so forth like that, but family plus my daughter, my daughter plus family led me to stay, and I'm grateful.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter, she's 15 now. She's currently in the 10th grade right now.
Awesome.
She's awesome.
So you got your hands full.
She's good.
She's
good. She's
okay,
awesome.
good.
She's awesome. She's awesome.
Cool. Well, it's funny because that really is the thing that keeps running through all of our conversations is really family. And it sounds like that's also what drew you to Mam's.
Yeah. First, it is.
Yeah.
It was my sister.
You guys purchased it as a family.
As a family.
Yeah.
It's a family-owned business. My sister having a relationship with Marianne, who's, a lot of people know Marianne McBee. She is Mam's. And Ariana, which was a partner. Their connection, my sister and their connection. She used to go out to the snowball stand every Saturday or Sunday whenever she didn't get a chance.
Here in Houston. Yeah, because this opened in 2007?
2009.
2009. Okay,
so during the summer hot months in Houston, she would be there getting snowballs as often as she could.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was my mother who originally found Mam's Snowballs, which is unique to New Orleans.
Yeah.
And so
so Snowballs, tell us a little bit more about that, why it's unique and it's unique to New Orleans. So because I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people still don't know that. Even
well, let's educate them. Y'all are gonna learn something. Get ready.
So, as much as I can remember a little bit of history, there's different forms of shaved ice, obviously, but Snowballs originated in New Orleans from, I guess, two major companies that can take credit for it is Hanson Snowballs, and also Plum Street Snowballs, to where it's the texture of the ice.
Yes, it's so good.
It's very fluffy. The syrup, the flavors, it saturates all the way throughout the ice. You really don't even need a straw when you bite it. Just bite into it and just eat it.
It's so good. This is tiger's blood and grapefruit. Get it.
And there's so many variations of it. So it's a snowball. You spell SNO without the W, BLLS, and so forth. But it's not crushed ice.
Got it.
It's not crushed ice. I'm just going to say that.
So it came from New Orleans, just like you.
Yes.
And here you are, both from Houston.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so it sounds like your mom found it, and you're so committed to your family. And what I really, we're doing this show in Mam's right now, and it's all about family.
I would like to think so. Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
You can just feel it that families come here to connect, and you've got pictures over there, where you order kids and.
Yeah, we get kids, the pictures that you see on the wall over there, to where 7 years ago, they was maybe 5 years old, and now they're 12.
Yeah.
And there's that connection with Mam's. Not just the Snowballs, but it's the connection with Mam's and so forth. And it's when they bring their loyalty cards and they're on their last stamp, they don't want to give it away, they want to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Because it's the connection, it's the memories that they're made during the summer, during the fall, all year round actually. So yeah, it's that connection.
Yeah, I love that, and it really is, about those memories. I know it sounds like that's why you stayed in Houston, because you wanted those memories with your daughter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so creating memories and staying connected to New Orleans, that's what Mam's did for me, for my family. When my mother found it, we was looking for different eateries.
Oh, okay, cool.
We was looking for the Zatarain, the Tony Chachere's, Louisiana, New Orleans style gumbo. So we was looking for different restaurants so we wasn't going back home that would bring that connection with New Orleans here in Houston. And we found it.
Yeah.
And we found it, and one of the places that we found was Mam's. Because a snowball, it takes us. It took me back one day. I was thinking about it. To on a Sunday after church, we would go to a snowball stand off the Elysian Fields in New Orleans. It's not one of the famous ones, but it's one that my family went to.
It was famous for you.
It was famous for us,
yeah.
and I started beginning to think about that, those connections, those memories, and stuff like that. And we're creating memories right now as I'm sitting here talking.
You just brought me back. I grew up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and there was this place called Mr. Softy, and you get like a you know, the ice cream cones that are like hand dipped. You know, you dip it in chocolate, and I would always get chocolate, and my sister would always get cherry.
Right.
And like I remember that like it was yesterday. You know,
you don't forget it. And one of my customers, which I can talk about different customer stories now, the time that we've been here, who's from Boston, and he visited Mounds for the first time. And then so I watched him. He's like, wanted to see what he do, his face expression as he get into it, and he was like, man, wow. It reminded him when he was a kid. And he was older in age. And it reminded him when he was with a kid going with his dad and so forth. So I was like, wow, you know, think something shaved ice.
It's so simple, right?
How it makes you feel and so forth like that. And it doesn't have to be just a snowball or a snow cone or what have you, but just the connection, just the memories associated with that time when you used to leave. So.
Well, I love that. That's why we're so ridiculously excited to have found you guys because of Twitter, right? We found you. You guys found us and we found you. But it's that same thing, like we were just brainstorming the event, Grown Up Recess. And I had forgotten about Duck Duck Goose.
Okay.
And I like totally remember being on the playground playing Duck Duck Goose. And so I love that people are going to have those memories created through recess and then also through snowballs. Like I can remember going to the beach and this is what we would get.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And so I love that you can bring that childhood memory back with something as simple as a snowball.
So simple.
Yeah. Or coloring, like we were talking about coloring books.
Coloring, but exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
Totally.
You're right. I didn't think about that. So, yeah, I'm excited about the journey, the experience, and so forth. I don't know.
That's perfect. Yeah. Well, and I think that that's what's really simple is that like it doesn't need to be complicated. Like to reconnect with that childhood, right? And like bring it back no matter how old you are. And that's really what MAMS does, and that's what we're looking to do with We Play Everywhere. So thank you. Thanks for having us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on October 17th for Grown Up Recess. Check out MAMS Snowballs. It's so good.
Thank you guys.